Hello. Let's work some problems that are similar to what you'll see on the test. So if you look here, let's consider this example. It's a composite shape. This is one of those spooky shapes that you guys just kind of like, I don't know what to do. Well, I've given you 4 steps, and I've talked about these 4 steps with everyone. But they're still very helpful, and you should definitely use them. Your step number 1, draw and label. Right? Some questions may just describe the shape, like it'll describe some circle with a diameter. So you draw a circle with a diameter. It doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to just know what you're looking at, right? Sometimes it gives you information like this. Now, at this stage, it's good to understand what you're looking at. This isn't a common shape that you could find a formula sheet for, but understand kind of what this picture is. Here's the step is really where we're understanding the problem itself. Think about what this shape might be. Well, you might say, well, it's a rectangle with like a triangle on top. Well, in that case, if that's your understanding of it, draw it as a rectangle with a triangle on top. And for labeling, you won't always know exactly what you're supposed to label. So one thing that can help is to go into your second step. Write your formulas. Even if I have them up presented or if I give you a formula sheet, you got to write your formulas. Okay? Formulas. Because there may be more than one. In this example, you'll definitely need more than one. One for my rectangle and one for my triangle. Here, my formula is for a rectangle, area equals base times height, where maybe this is my base and that's my height. And then my area for a triangle is base times height divided by 2. Right? So in this example, and it can be useful to try to draw the triangle the way you see it, like that. So here I'm trying to copy the triangle up there. We know that's my base and that's my height. Okay? My formula sheet includes examples you can look at and compare. So you can just draw one of my examples, the one that looks the most like what you see in the problem. So area is base times height divided by 2. Now, back to the draw and label, you might want to be like, well, what is my base, right? In this case, it's like 22 by 8, right? Think about the shape itself. In this case, it's less clear, right? Like this length measures this whole thing. And there's no real labels here. But we'll kind of maybe bounce back here and say that, well, if this is 8 and that's 14, then this must be 6 inches. And if that's 22 and that's 16, you can subtract there as well and find 6 inches. Okay? Your third step, to do the math. Plug your values in, right? And solve the equation. So in the case of my rectangle, my base and height were 22 and 8. So we do 22 times 8, which will equal 176 square inches. And my triangle, which here, need my base and my height, we find is 6 and 6. Sorry if you can't see the top of that. was 6 times 6 divided by 2. It's an important step. Some very bright students of mine left that step out. They might be watching this. 6 times 6 is 36. 36 divided by 2 be 18 square inches. And we know that the formula for the area of this total shape, or for any of my composite shapes, is once you find the area of each part, add my two parts together. Right? So we end up getting 176 plus 18. And so my total area is going to be 194. 176 plus 18, 6 and 8 is 4, 1 and 7 and 1 is 9, 194 square inches. Okay, and that's your last step. Number 4, record your answer. And that's just literally you typing in your answer. So you go into your assignment and we can type in 194 square inches. And there we go. You have the most points. Now, this one here, let's see if we can skip that. So again, this one here, got a triangle. On top of a square. See if there's some bleed through from the previous page. Take a look at that. So this one is 6 this way. This way. Draw my line. Draw this way. Step 1. Record and draw. So we've got 6 meters on each side of my rectangle. The height of this shape is 6 meters. So I already know the answer to this one, because it's kind of my job. But let's follow the steps. Number 1, draw and label. That's what we just did. Step 2, write your formulas. In this case, we have a square and a triangle. Now, a square is just a type of rectangle. So we could say the area of a rectangle is base times height, and the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. Step number 3, do the math. So we have here, base times height of my rectangle is 6 times 6 equals, each meters, 36 square meters. You can write it like that, or if you want, you can also write it like this. They're both valid. Then we do the area of my triangle. Here the base is also 6 meters, and the height is 6 meters. So that's 6 times 6 divided by 2, which equals 36 over 2, which equals 18 square meters. I add my two sections together. 18 plus 36 is 54 square meters. Okay? 4 steps. Well, your fourth step is simply record your answer. Kind of did that here. We kept our units correct. So we have 54 square meters for my area. Go in here. Oh, look. They give you answer choices. It's right there. And look at that. So I'm going to make another video for area. We have already made a video for area of circles. But yeah. Now I've only done one for circumference. I'll make a video for area soon. This afternoon. You'll see it. But yeah. Thank you for watching. And I hope you do well on your test retake.